Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Motivational Mondays. I hope you guys are enjoying these. A lot of you guys have said that you do, and I hope they motivate you as much as they motivate me. So this week we're going to be talking about God's awe, A-W-E. And this week is from the verses from John chapter 4, verses 23 through 24. And it says, head and heart. It says, the hour is coming and is now here when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father is seeking such people to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. Says God doesn't want going through the motions prayers. He wants true worshipers. He wants spirit and truth, your head and your heart. Which do you struggle with more, your head or your heart? Mine is definitely my head. I'm usually good with my heart, but it's my head. Sometimes I really overthink things. I worry about things. Sometimes you can just think too much. So I would say I struggle more with my head than my heart. It says, write out a few characteristics of God that you struggle to understand. Then, beneath that, write out parts of his character that are easier for you to grasp and explain what he's done in your life that reveal those parts of his character. Ask God to help you worship in spirit and in truth. And then I'm going to read from Joyce Meyer's daily devotional, day to day, day by day, trusting God day by day. I'll get it right. And it says, this is from Psalm chapter 91, verse 15. It says, God honors our trust in him. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Many people have difficulty trusting God because of past hurts. But God is not like the people who have hurt us. We can trust God. Although God wants to take care of us, his hands are tied by our unbelief and works of the flesh. He is a gentleman and will not just take over without being invited to do so. He waits until we give up the job of self-care and place our trust and confidence in him. The law of faith mentioned in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 is this: when you stop trying to take care of yourself, you release God to take care of you. It says, I have discovered that it is very hard to walk in obedience to God and in love with others if my primary interest is that I don't get hurt or taken advantage of. However, when I allow God to be God in my life, he honors three distinct promises he makes in Psalm 91:15. He'll be with me in trouble, he'll deliver me, and he will honor me. Honor is a place of lifting up. When God honors a believer, he lifts up or exalts that person. When we let go and do not try to care for ourselves, we are admitting that we need God's help. It is an act of humility, and that act of faith places us in the direct line of God's exaltation. Peter wrote, therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that in due time he may exalt you. When we trust God, we are in line for promotion. God will honor us and reward us as we place our faith in him. In the world system, you work hard and then you get your reward. In God's economy, you trust him deeply and then receive your reward. And then it says, trust in him. When we trust in ourselves, it leads to strife and shows that we don't trust God to do what he says in his word. Be with us, deliver us, and honor us. When we trust God, however, it leads to the reward of peace. Peace within ourselves, peace with God, and peace with others. So this kind of ties hand in hand with last week's Motivational Monday message. Several of you said that you just don't feel right if you are not in a place of peace. And I can totally relate to that. I don't like a lot of chaos. I don't like a lot of confrontation or turmoil. I just like things to be calm and peaceful. And sometimes things aren't always that way. I mean, we live in an imperfect world. So I think we all have to do our part to try not to be the source of the drama or the chaos or the turmoil. And it's just like it says, we have to pray to God, ask Him to take over. I think sometimes we use God as a last resort. It's like we just throw up our hands and say, okay, God, I'm done. I just can't do this anymore. I'm done. You take over. I wonder how much better it would be if we went to God first. Yes, I'm not saying you just sit back and do nothing, but sometimes I think God wants to be with us, to deliver us, and to honor us. And I think it's our job to go to Him in prayer and say, God, be with me every step of the way, all day long. I trust you to make the crooked path straight. I trust you to remove any stumbling blocks. I trust you to give me the calm and the peace and the perseverance to handle any obstacle that comes my way. That is what I'm going to try to do this week. And I hope that this message spoke to you. I hope that these little weekly prayer project devotionals and the day-by-day devotionals by Joyce Meyer, I hope they're helpful to you. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. And I hope they make your Mondays just a little bit better. So that is the message for this week's Motivational Monday. I hope that you guys have a beautiful and blessed week, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to do the like button. It really helps interaction. Even if you don't leave a comment, which I wish you would. I love talking with each and every one of you, but be sure to give it a like button. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe and please share my videos. That is it for this week, guys. I hope that you have a beautiful and blessed week, and I will see you soon. Until then, God bless. Bye-bye.